But yeah, it's another one. It's another one. It's another boxing roundup. But today we've actually got Rico Suave and we've got Ra as well. This is a special show. So guys, we wanted to give you a treat, and what a treat. We've got the RnR hour in the boxing roundup. We're doing a special. So Rico, good to have you. Ra, I think you're in the airport right now, isn't it? In Riyadh.
Yeah, man. Fitting into the day of reckoning that I can come here live just as I'm about to leave. Yeah, there's always that little bit of sadness when a trip abroad comes to an end. But hey, what an event! So yeah, fantastic. What a fantastic event. It was a pleasure to be part of it. So yeah, we can
Bro,
round that
just
up.
all the
Obviously,
work you did, brother. I know you don't have a big head, yeah, but I saw the tremendous interview that you obviously did during the presser. You obviously asked some really good questions to Joseph Parker. So big up to you, my brother. I love to seeing that work live in action. And also we had Rico live at the five ways event. Look, how was it, man? How was it, Rico? I just need to get that experience from you.
It was elite, bro. Obviously, I just want to say Merry Christmas. God bless you both. You're both very, very special and close people to me. So I just hope you guys have a great Christmas tomorrow. Big up to BNG as well.
Oh, big up to my cousin, man. Obviously, today he couldn't be with us, for family emergency, but blessings to him and the rest of the family.
yes, indeed.
Look, we've got the RnR here on the boxing roundup. So big up Tony Ellis. He's obviously saying loving content this week. Look, thanks to Ra and thanks to Aisha as well. And also thanks to Rico. What, you got a little guess? Who's that, Rico? Who's that?
Bro, this is my adopted dog. His name is Jonathan.
Big up Johnny.
I'm glad you picked a cute dog, which is it's fitting because apparently you're quite cute, Rico. So yeah, I don't know why some of these girls they all got them ugly French
I wish
bulldogs,
women
right?
complimented me as much as men do. I'm not gonna lie. This is becoming an epidemic. But thank you, my guy. I really appreciate it.
I love that. I absolutely love that. Honestly, having you guys on the show today, it's an honor, honestly. But Rob,
Sorry, guys, just having some
give us a quick breakthrough of everything, really.
Nah, the dog's not mine. The dog is my sister's dog, and her name is Farah. I just like to fuck with her from time to time. Oops, sorry.
Oh, cool. Bit babysitting.
Yeah, no, I had my daughter earlier on today, so she was loving the dog as well. But no, in terms of the event, it was brilliant. Isaac Chamberlain was there. I was doing live commentary with Jamie TKV for the Wilder fight.
Congo brothers were there.
Chris Congo was there, and happy birthday to Chris Congo for yesterday. Happy birthday!
Oh wow!
Really, really, really lovely guy. All of them are so nice, man. Him, Isaac, that whole squadron that they have over there is they're really a top bunch of guys, family men.
It's the Congo squad. It's the Congo squad, and look, it's fitting that you said Congo, and I've put the original Zaire flag. This is the hat to represent, Congo. That's my home. That's my nation, man. I always will never forget it.
I love it, bro. Looking swaggy.
I'm not like you, man. You're really strong, babe. For the glasses, bro. Don't even try it, man.
No, so obviously Shy was there.
Pick up Shy. Shiesty, once again, apologies that I couldn't be there. I could say it live, but she knows I'm gonna see her at some point next year. So I'm happy you went. You was there in spirit. That's what it matters.
Yeah, no, I represented the whole gang. She's gonna have more anyway, so next year is gonna be really brilliant for her. And I'm really proud of Shy because the amount of time that she's been doing kind of boxing content, and we kind of first started speaking on the spaces and stuff, and having met her in person, yeah, she's She's some woman. She's some woman.
Special.
Official. But yeah, no, the event was brilliant, man. What can I say? The whole card was crazy, Ra. Obviously, I just want to say really congratulations, Ra. You know, listening to you and especially Aisha on the post-fight press asking those brilliant questions that you did. So it's amazing. Really proud of you, bro. Like honestly. You know, it was like you were there for all of us and representing all of us. And
I
you know,
was, man, of course.
Bro, like a lot of people, like, you know, they like we've all been scrutinized, or people have said, like, you know, you'd have negative comments or this and this or whatever like that. But I'm telling you, like, one thing for the people watching, it's not easy to do what we do. It's really, really, really not. You could have stage fright. You could literally forget the question that you're asking. Like it's very intimidating atmosphere. And Rai, you're a veteran at it now and showing Aisha the way. So congratulations to you guys. But now the event is incredible.
It's brilliant.
And
Aisha,
you know,
got to big her up, her ability to get in there and you know, just
shy,
with her
right,
positive, great energy.
She's really stuck in there, man.
She gets in there.
That's why I've said she's a bulldozer. She's the bulldozer of the group, because the fact that she's able to, you know, meet Joshua, you know, have those interviews with the likes of Haney, Miller, you know, these two are characters within the sport, and big up to her, big up to you as well, because I felt that by you both being there, it's just special. So big up. Honestly, I loved it. And then with Rico still being at the event as well, you see how we're covering different avenues through the passion of what we do.
Exactly that. Interesting, just seeing some of the looks like some of the fighters' entourages are arriving at the airport. So I guess, yeah, it just gives that end of the event feel. Who knows? Might even see a fighter come through at any moment now.
You might see Joshua come through. Who knows, man?
Who knows? I still haven't got to meet the guy, you know. Can you believe last night they, yeah, I mean, I understand it. 1,000,001 people want to speak to Anthony Joshua, but yeah, they limited the numbers of people that can follow him. So it's cool. I'm sure I'll catch up with him one day. But even if you don't, hey, look, being part of an event like that, wow. You know, it's a new experience for me. Obviously, there was the main hotel where all the fighters were staying. That's an interesting phenomenon, because you know, these guys, they might be bumping into their opponent like in the elevator or over breakfast. So yeah, it was interesting. You know, I've learned now, you know, the best way to get content, if you guys ever do go to one of these events, get to the hotel where all the fighters are staying.
Standard.
And just hang around until you know. Listen, some of them, like Big Baby, who I know Rico, you ain't high on, and neither am I now, because asking for an interview,
neither is
next
he
man
anymore.
comes along, you're chilling. So yeah, anyway, he's a nobody now. But yeah, other guys, you know, Ajit Caballero, I waited around till midnight one night. He was happy to pass by. I said, you know, how about an interview? He was happy to give me one. So cool to him, and he's going on to good things. And you know, as usual, Jai, you know, Jai, what a great guy. Him and his whole
He's
whole
a monster.
He's a monster. He's a monster. But outside of the ring, such a gem. Gave me plenty of time for my interview. And I'll tell you this: the best thing, you know, his manager Mike Francis. He's the one that tips me off where to go, when to go, and get this. Mike told us, go into the canteen, have lunch and dinner, and charge it to my room. Imagine that. Yeah. What a gent, eh? Because he said,
who said that?
Mike, and this is what I like that. Jai's manager, Mike Francis.
Oh, I love Mike. I love him. I love him.
Yeah.
He's such an amazing guy. He actually reminded me to message him to say congratulations.
Yeah.
Message him.
Yeah.
Get on that, definitely. Wow. Magical.
So he's amazing. So he's got a couple of us free dinners. This is the thing with Mike. He said, "I like you small independent guys more." He goes, "I know you lot are doing this. You're paying for all of this because you love boxing. You ain't doing it because it's your job." And he's right. You know, some of these other big media guys who get the priority, to them it's just a job. You know, me, Aisha, these other small channels just starting out, we're doing it because we love boxing. And Mike recognizes that. So he said, "Look, don't want you guys standing here all day trying to get a few interviews. You're hungry, you're going hungry, not even having lunch. Get in there, tell them, charge the lunch to my room." So, how about that, eh?
He's
So,
he's
you know,
a gem. That whole team,
he is
I
a
wish
gem.
nothing but success for him. Mike's obviously managing quite a few fighters now. And the thing is with Mike will message you and he'll message like, this fight is coming on, or this and this, or we're doing interviews for this time. Do you want a slot? I'll be like, yeah, cool. Bro, no one else is doing that stuff, you know, like it's
exactly.
No one else does
Exactly
it.
that. So I'm so glad when I heard Jai say that Prince Turki Al Sheikh. By the way, he never did see past my Prince Ali Ababwar disguise, so I think that's why it went so well with the ladies. But
Did you ask him
like I said,
to unblock me? Did you ask him to unblock me?
Yes, you needed
if
to
I
do
did,
that.
if,
For Rico, man.
no, if,
You
Just
had
get
one job.
Rico,
Instead of going there trying to find a damn wife, you had one job that I needed you to do, and you let
Rico,
me down.
Come on,
Rico,
come
listen,
on, Ryan. You needed to do that for me.
I'd have blown my cover. I'd have blown my cover. Yeah. There's some other things that happened here which I can't talk about. We'll talk about when we meet in person. Yeah. But it was dangerous things happened. Yeah. So anyway, those are stories for another time, not on camera. But yeah,
What,
I mean,
did you bag a princess? Blink twice if you did. Just blink twice.
Listen, anything being recorded, I'm not saying anything, but no, it was great when Jai said that Prince Turki Al Sheikh specifically said he wants him on 2 more of his big shows. So it's really great when a guy like him gets his rightful due. So, you know, screw the IBS, they've messed up because they're missing out now on some being part of some big fight events that Jai's going to be involved in. So good on him, and I tell you what, that breathtaking knockout. I mean, I like Ellis Zorro, but
I like him as well, man.
shot and it's gone.
His soul is still there in that arena. Yeah. His soul is still there.
So you know,
no, big up
Peacock.
Honestly, big up Peacock.
Yeah, big up to them, and good on Ellis. I'm sure he got paid well for his trouble, but you know, that's what Prince Turki Al Sheikh knows a good thing when he sees it. That's why he wants him on his shows. He knows, and this bad man, he's gonna, you know, he's gonna come some guys to Jahannam, yeah. So we're gonna have to start using the Arabic terms, you know. Valim bitched out. He was about to get sent to Valhalla. Some of these other guys that didn't bitch out, they get sent to Jahannam. So
told you. I can I just say, right? 3 things happened exactly the way that I said it.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
I'm gonna start with my guy Daniel Dubois. I would like to give that young man his flowers. Okay. I would like to give Jerome Miller a burger. Okay. Because that's what, and he also owes us fish and chips, Ra. I have the recording of him saying, if I lose, I will buy everybody here at the press conference fish and chips, and I'm going to cash in on those fish and chips. Thank you very much, Mr. Jerome Miller. You were quite humble in defeat-ish, but anybody with source knew exactly what was going to happen. Shout out to Daniel. They called him triple knee. They said that he couldn't do it. They said that he needed, this win. Otherwise, he was finished. But at the end of the day, my guy Daniel Dubois absolutely came through like I knew he would. Okay, shout out to the Dubois family. Everybody knows I'm a 1/10 Dubois. Secondly,
Rico, I've got to cut you off quickly, just very quickly. I'll put my hands up. Yeah, we're no what's.
No, I'm not there with you yet. I'm not there with you yet. It's coming. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. You know, I'll let you finish it. I'll let you finish it. I'm just saying that I put my hands up. You was right.
Keep them up. Keep them up. I'm still coming. I'm still coming. Don't worry. Keep them up. The second one was that Anthony Joshua was going to body Otto Wallin. He absolutely spanked that boy. People psychoanalyzed AJ like they always do, but AJ didn't psychoanalyze himself. Like this is Anthony Joshua. It's not Be Humble. It's not this corporate. It's not that. It is Anthony Femi Oluwafumi Joshua. Okay, and that's exactly who we are going to see for the foreseeable. The man has looked, such intensity, ferocity inside the pocket. I don't think Otto actually got anything of note. There was nothing significant coming back from him. All you just heard was gunshots.
It's just mad.
I tell you, Rico, answer me this. Aren't you disappointed that Wallin didn't stick true to his Viking roots and get sent to Valhalla the honourable way, i.e., flat on your back, on your shield?
That's why he's not getting the proper funeral there.
Listen,
bro. That's why he's not going on the boat on the lake, and people
he ain't getting on that boat. Ragnar Lothbrok, he's going to sell him to, what was that other punishment? Where they had their backs cut open and
and
Blood Angel. He's going to have to get. He's going to have to get Blood Angel for that.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. You can't go outside like that. Disappointing from Wallin. But hey, anyway, as you said, AJ, onwards and upwards. Let's see where he goes now. The heavyweight division got turned upside.
Oh, wait, just 1 second, guys. The last point that I was going to make is his name is Dr. Sleep, because he put me almost to sleep with that performance. There was 2 left feet in that ring from one of the people fighting. There was just no skill applied. Parker did actually get hit flush with that right hand about 5 or 6 times, but like the Iron New Zealander, all black, everything that he was and he represented, he absolutely took that man's soul throughout that whole 12 rounds of abuse.
I know Rico's doing that on purpose for me. Look, I'll put my hands up. You both know I'm a massive Wilder fan, but I just felt that Wilder wasn't the Wilder that we know Wilder is for that fight specifically.
No, that's exactly who he was. That's exactly. You see what you saw there? That's exactly who he is. He's never fought anybody that he's fought worth a damn. Fury and now Joseph Parker has absolutely shown that man his level. You don't come through 213 pounds, right, expecting this explosiveness or what. What was the game plan? Like some Wilder fights, I'm literally like, what do you lot do in camp?
I'm not going to lie to you both. The game plan, I was questioning because I was thinking I saw this kind of game plan against Luis Ortiz where he lost all of the rounds, and then he obviously caught him with that shot and ended up doing that late. And as a fan, I expected that to happen with Wilder at some point. I just thought, well, he's going to land the right hand at some point, and that's it. And you end up being 9th round, 10th round, 11th round. When the 12th round, when the last 10 seconds, I'm thinking, this is not happening. He's going to get the loss.
I'm not going to lie. I was shouting because Shai is obviously a massive Wildette like you. And I was literally next to her and I whispered into her ear, Bomb Squad. When they announced him losing. Do you hear that? Bomb Squad.
Just part of her
and a shiver went down that woman's spine. A shiver of sadness.
No, you deserve it. You deserve it. After the year you've had in terms of predictions, I would say
this guy's a joker, bro.
You deserve it. No, you get your flowers. You do. And
now, big up to you, bro. To be honest with you, like it's not even like I said. I'm really cool with Malik Scott. Love to him, love to the team. I messaged Malik after and I said, look, head up. It's a Wilder doesn't want to retire. I still think that the Joshua fight can do good numbers. I think that he needs to get a win. And I think, you know, what both of them should do, AJ should fight Hergovich. He should fight, you know, somebody else, a decent name. You know, maybe if he fights sort of a Piccoli or that type of thing, that brings momentum for the fight. Or, you know, possibly even rematch Parker. I don't think that's a good idea for him to go into an immediate rematch with him. But, you know, they can still have the AJ fight if Usyk rematches Fury at the end, or Joshua just goes straight into the winner of, you know, Usyk Fury. And yeah, there's loads of options. You know, there's loads and loads of options. Wilder just needs to have people stop blowing smoke up his ass, lying to him, and tell him the truth. Because if you're going to keep on lying to that man, you're going to see the exact same results as you've seen that night.
No, it's a fair point. It's a fair point. And Rico, honestly, big up to you. Big up to Shy.
Big up to you, bro, man. For real.
Oh, no, thank you. Thank you. Big up to the whole family. This is why I love you all. And we love the community as well. Big up to Kahinde as well.
We love you too,
thank
bro.
you for tuning in. He's obviously saying Joshua honestly should have been fighting Wilder that night. His activity is doing wonders for his confidence. I agree. 3 fights in that year, 3 good opponents that year, and what a way to end the year. And big up Basil Smith as well. We've got to give a shout out to Basil
I
Smith.
love Bazza, man, and Ben Davison as well. You know what? This is what I've been saying.
Great part of the team.
What do I say every single space? Every time we do the RnR Hour, every show that we do, what do I always say that's killing these fighters or making them? Activity, right? 3 big fights, 3 big wins, two by way of knockout for Anthony Joshua. He is now himself again, completed, and a better version. You know, if people are only going to be having 1 round in a year and a half.
Let me ask you both a question here. Sorry to cut you off, and this has just come to mind right now. Would you stick him with Ben Davison, or would you carry on with James? What are you doing?
I say stick with Davison.
Rob?
Yeah, from what he was saying at the press conference, it sounds like that's what he's going to do. What
Makes sense.
I think, whatever the fighter's happiest with, that's what you got to do. I'll tell you what, though. You know, on the issue of Wilder and inactivity, I always wondered about this, and even before last night, I was wondering, have they kept him inactive because after the knockout to Fury, his team now have seen in him all the things that they were accusing Anthony Joshua of: hesitancy, gun shy. Last night, I thought Wilder looked gun shy. Every time Parker attacked him, there was like panic, like he didn't want to get hit. And to be fair, give credit to Wilder. He can still take a shot because he did get caught a few times, and although he panicked, he weren't laid out, so he can still take a shot. But I think psychologically, his team in the gym, you know, that's what coaches are meant to do. They see where the fighter's at. I think that's why they kept him inactive, because they thought even if he fights some low-level guys, some of these vulnerabilities will be they'll be shown up. And I think that's why they were so desperate to get the AJ fight, because they thought it's time to cash out. He's nearly 40. And it didn't pay off because the Saudi says, nah, you guys ain't getting these big paydays without earning it. So, AJ, you can have a hard fight. And Wilder, you can have a hard fight. If you get through them, then you earned your big payday. Yeah. So, I don't think Wilder and his team wanted to have to fight. Because look how desperate they were to secure the AJ fight. They won. You know, they wanted to cash out. I don't think Wilder himself necessarily believes that. That Shelley Finkel and co, I reckon that's what they thought. They probably saw that psychologically he ain't with it anymore. So in fact, all the things they said about Anthony Joshua probably apply to Wilder. He's gun shy, psychologically not right, and sadly for him, it's all backfired. I mean, I don't write a fighter off completely off, like I said, after one good or bad win. I don't jump to conclusions. But at nearly 40 years of age, he ain't going to get any better.
He's not. And the thing is,
so
he's got 2 left feet.
And he doesn't. Listening to him talk, Yeah, I mean, you ain't going to correct that at the age of 40, are you? You ain't going to correct that. And I'll tell
His
you what,
movement is
watching
just
him
too
live,
predictable.
I know the movement's there, but also, you know, his equalizer was always the right hand, and it was an equalizer because it came so fast and so explosively and so accurate. But it looked slow last night. Now, I don't know what it looks like on TV. Maybe watching it on TV, it'll look quicker. But watching it live, it looks noticeably slower than when he was in his prime. So even that right hand, you know, they say, oh, the power never goes. If your ability to land
Do you know what made
does go, which it will, then...
Do you know what made it fast
What's he got
all
left?
these years? Is the fact that he was hitting static opponents, right?
It's a fair point.
Yeah, it could be that as well.
No, it is 1,000,000%. Look at the people that he's fought. Even when he fought Fury those times and he knocked him out, and he knocked him down in the third fight. Fury he was doing no feints. He was literally he was the most static Fury than we've ever seen. But Fury just wanted to have a slugfest with him.
Yeah, he wanted to have a slugfest. He needed to have a slug.
Yeah, he came in heavy.
Yeah, he came in heavy.
No, but the thing is, what I'm saying is that Fury knew that he could take his punches, and Fury's been put down by cruiserweights before, like Cunningham, for example. The thing is, with Wilder, that because he's been fighting static opponents, certain levels of opposition, fighters tailor-made for his style. Looks quick when you're hitting a brick wall. You know, it's predictable. The thing is with Parker is, like I said, the activity. You know, Parker, one of the fastest heavyweights. Within the heavyweight division, has been for some time. Fought the wrong fight against Joe. I mean, we've been looking at the tail of the tape for so long. The thing is that you can't. His team and he himself have done him a disservice, because he could have been one of the greatest fighters ever if they polished him up, and he's just not polished. You know, he doesn't. But the thing is, he doesn't care about boxing like that too low. AJ does, and that's why we see him get better and better and better and better. Being trained by Malik Scott is like you training me. We're mates, you know. And the corner work.
I never understood that, but hey,
it's not what he needs. You know?
I know, each to their own, man. It's just an energy thing, clearly. And look, whatever it is, if he's decided to do that, big up to him. But I do agree with you both. I generally think that the game plan, maybe he's at that age now where he's on the decline. But I just think that the game plan going into that fight was just wrong. So let's just see what happens. Next year, there's still some fights for him. But look, I'm happy with
I'll tell you who I think might be a good fighter for him is Miller, because he's he's exactly what he needs, Rico. A big static object that can't move much. So and there's a bit of needle there, you know, a bit of beef from their past sparring sessions, both American. Yeah, if Deontay wants to keep fighting, maybe that's who they should try and get him.
Let's do it.
Those psychedelics have changed Wilder, man. That ayahuasca, whatever he got in that Navajo hut, has changed that man.
He's not the same person how he was
He's
before.
just not the same Don, bro. You know, he's not the guy that said, which is disgusting, obviously. But I'm just trying to put it in terms of a persona. I want to get a body on my record, all this type of stuff. This Wilder is like he's been dipped in that 70s show. He looked like he's been dipped in Friends. And this is what I'm trying to say. You know, this Wilder will get hurt. Him versus Daniel, I think, would be a good fight, because Daniel, he will be able to hit Daniel if the course correction for Wilder is literally if he gain just that little bit of weight, come in at 220, acclimatize your body to it, get in sparring partners that will help you improve your movement and stop people just because everything is just easily telegraphed, too easy. The fact that but the thing is, Andy Lee came up with the game plan because if you notice, Parker would have there would be literally 2 steps worth of distance, so Wilder couldn't establish a range. Then Parker would come in with a half step, an overhand right. Then before Wilder could even think about letting off the right hand, Parker would come underneath and then come in with a clinch, and he did that all night.
Yep, I agree. That's a tremendous analysis, of course. And big up, Smokey. Thank you so much for joining us on the show.
My guy, Smokey.
Can you get the rest of the comments up? We obviously went into a whole zone because we got talking boxing, of course. Big up, Lucy. Thank you so much for joining us. Someone can dig up.
Big up, Lucy.
What do you think? Wilder versus Ruiz. Thank you so much, Lucy, for your comment.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, decent. I mean, but Ruiz is another guy that just wants to jump the queue and go straight to the AJ payday without earning it. So
he does
going to put up enough money for them to fight.
I agree.
Because he's useless. He's literally useless.
Now, thank you, Bakaya Saka, for joining us today. He's saying, can we get a show with you all before the end of the year? I would love to hear your fight of the year, biggest upset, biggest prospect, best fight of the year. Bakaya Saka, just for you, we're going to do it. Yes. So, Al Heyman, you're listening. Flip it, Photoshop it. We're doing it. End of the year.
Michael, we might need to hire you, bro, as a show planner, my guy, because you come up with some really, really incredible ideas, bro. So big up to you, my guy.
Yeah. Big up, Bakaya.
Big up. Absolutely love that. Look, lads, Ra, I know you need to come home, and Rico, I don't want you to be antisocial. You are, so big up to your family. Thank you so much for being on the show, and Ra, thank you so much, and safe journeys to you. And viewers, thank you so much for tuning in. Merry Christmas in advance, and I wish you all a great festive period. And Al Heyman's got a last comment here, which is only if Rico wore the orange top. So you need to wear the orange top.
Ikram, Al Heyman fancies me, bro. He likes a little bit of a thick orange, bro. I see you, young man. I see you, boy.
Hey, it's been done. It's done. You got to wear the orange top, man.
I'm definitely going to do it for the fans and for humanity and for the human race. I will be all oranged up.
Oh, happy holidays, everyone. And Rob,
happy holidays, Trey, man. Much love to you, Rob. Please get home safe. Give me a shout once you land.
Thanks.
Love you guys. Have a great evening, man. And thank you to the fans as well.
Nice one. Thanks all. We'll see you in a few days.
It's another band. All the Muslim cars now, whichever get up. I start my card with a sweet one, please.